So let's talk for a minute about driving thoughts. And I'm not talking about thoughts that you think as you drive. I'm talking about the thoughts that drive you on a daily basis. Are you thinking about what other people are going to think of you, what you're wearing, how your hair is done, how your beard is trimmed, how your fingernails look, how the type of car that you drive, how the impressions of others? What thoughts drive you? Are they thoughts of, you know what, I may have a job, I may have kids, I may have, a home that I have to pay for, a mother or a grandfather or some person in my family that I have to care for who is sick at this point in time. Yes, we have all of those things, but when we are doing all of those things, what's in the back of our mind? What are the things that are driving us? Is it compassion? Is it the pursuit of our purpose? Okay, when can I have an extra few minutes to go and work on X, Y, and Z that I'm really passionate about, that I want to do? What are those thoughts that drive you? And what I want all of us to exercise and to start doing more is bringing those thoughts to the front when we have a moment and just focus on them. For me, I love writing. Writing is my passion. I've written some children's books, writing some novels, some adult novels. I love writing. I've published articles online. And so for me, sometimes I just get caught in daily life. And a week, 2 weeks will go by, and I'll be like, man, I haven't even spent 5 minutes writing. What would I even write about? I don't know. And you can get into a mode where everything that you're passionate about, that actually drives you, gets pushed to the back burner because life gets in our way. And believe me, I know. I have 5 children, a single dad, split time with their mother. So when I'm working, I'm coming home, I'm cooking, cleaning, getting kids ready for school or summer breaks or taking them to different things, do this and that. I've got a busy life. And sometimes I get frustrated by the lack of progress that I make towards my own goals, which I think we all probably fall into that to some extent, way, shape, or form. And what I want all of us to try to do is take small, actionable goals. Say, you know what? I'm going to pause for 2 minutes today, and I'm going to focus on, okay, what's a small piece of this next project that I can do? Keep a pen and pad, maybe a yellow legal pad. I've got more yellow legal pads than I can throw a pen at, or throw something at. I have so many stinking legal pads for all sorts of different things. I'll go, one for this, one for that, one for this, one for that, and then constantly different ones for writing ideas and things to do with my kids, and there's things I need to work on my vehicles and around the house, and just all these different things. But if you have a pen and a pad and a legal pad or some sort of notebook designated just for those things that drive you, that sometimes get pushed to the back burner of the brain, and just sit for 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes. 2 minutes and be like, you know what can I do? That's an easy step, maybe, and try to accomplish one day this week. Maybe it's a goal that'll only take you 15 minutes to do. Write it down. Spend 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes. That's all I'm asking. Take 2 minutes. Write it down, and then, if 15 minutes is too much to ask, then maybe take 3 separate days. Take 5 minutes a day. And work on it for 5 minutes. And what I have found for myself is I have an alarm on my phone. I use the calendar app on my phone, and I set calendar reminders for certain things. One of them for me is to write. And I set a reminder for myself to spend 30 minutes, if I can, every single evening. My reminder goes off at 6 p.m. every evening. Now, whether I'm home or not, or I'm able to even do it that evening, my reminder goes off every evening. 30 minutes. Spend 30 minutes. Actually, I'm sorry, it's not even 30 minutes. It used to be 30 minutes, but that was too big of a goal. I actually moved it, I bumped it down, and it's 15 minutes. Spend 15 minutes writing. And what I've found is if that comes up, and I'm able to take the time to sit down and write for 15 minutes, that 15 minutes becomes 30, becomes 40, becomes sometimes an hour. And maybe I'm only able to do it 3 times a week. Maybe I'm able to do it twice a week. Maybe I'm only able to do it once a week. But once a week, setting a goal for 15 minutes and actually accomplishing it, and then maybe getting a little bit more done towards what it is that you want in this goal, your purpose, your dream, project, whatever it is you're working on. Maybe it's just cleaning out the garage. Okay, I'm going to work 15 minutes of cleaning out the garage. You get out there and you get your favorite soda or kombucha or beer or wine or something, and you're sipping and sweeping or whatever the heck you're doing. And that 15 minutes turns into 20, half hour. Maybe it doesn't, but at least you did the 15 minutes. Take that 2 minutes to bring those things that mean something to you, that you've been putting on the back burner, that drive you, things that you want to get accomplished, that you want to get done, that are important to you, specifically you for you. And I'm not saying, like for me, I want to finish writing this book that I'm working on. I'm not saying, I'm going to, write down a book. It doesn't have to be something like that. It's whatever you feel and whatever you want, whatever is your passion or pursuit. Maybe you need to spend 2 minutes trying to figure out what it is you think that may be driving you. And maybe it'll take you two minutes to maybe jot down a couple of ideas of, okay, maybe this is it. Okay, and then take that 15 minutes later to more clearly define those. Okay, what can I do? If this is my passion, if this is my purpose, if, I am in love with, let's say dogs, the care of dogs. Well, maybe then I can take 15 minutes tomorrow and I can look up volunteering at an animal shelter for 1 day a week. Whatever it is, take the 2 minutes, then take the 15, slowly start moving towards what drives you daily so that you can continue, so that you can pursue your passion, your purpose, amidst all of the onslaught of what life regularly brings you. Take the 2 minutes.